Hello everyone, my name is Nigel Walton, welcoming you back to the lounge and to another video. This is another video in our series on a crash course in mechanical watches, and today I'm going to be giving you guys a very brief explanation of complications in watchmaking. And when I say complications, I don't mean something that's making anything more or less difficult. Complications refer to the complexity of the watch. So, for example, a complication is any feature that the watch has. So most watches, obviously, their sole purpose is to tell time. So your hours, minutes, and seconds are each a complication. Now, you can get into higher complications like tourbillons and things like that, but that's not what we'll be talking about in this video. In this video, I'd essentially just like to go over a few of the more basic introductory complications, and some of those are going to be things like the day of the week or the date, and those are complications that are very useful. Calendar complications is what those would be called, because they are giving you the correct day and date while also giving you the time and everything like that. So I'm going to switch the camera over right now and give you guys an example on a Seiko V here, what I have to show you which complications are actually a part of that watch. So let's check that out right now. Taking a look at this Seiko V, we can see three hands all central in the watch. So you've got your sweeping seconds hand here, your hours hand, as well as the minutes hand. And then taking a look over at that aperture or opening at the 3 o'clock area of this watch, you can see the day as indicated in red there for Sunday. The rest will just be in a normal white, and the date of the month. So you can see the 11th there is the date. And because this watch isn't too complicated, there's only one crown and nothing else to adjust it, and the crown is just tucked here over at 4 o'clock. And some other more complicated watches would have more crowns or buttons on the outside of the watch that would perform different tasks, and I'll get into that in a later video. Alright, so there you saw the Seiko V with its complications being the seconds, minutes, hours, as well as the day of the week and the date. Now that means it's a partial calendar watch because it's got the day and date, but you can also get watches that show, the year and things like that. And as you move up in complexity, you can also get watches that will stay accurate for much longer. For example, the one that I just showed you now doesn't account for for months with less than 31 days. So that will be something that I talk about in our next video on complications as a part of our Crash Course in Mechanical Watches series. So once again, I've been Nigel Walton for Horolounge. Thank you for watching, and please subscribe.